Welcome back to Forza Horizon 4. The autumn is officially here with the orange trees, and with it, as always, is a brand new car. And this week is probably one of the most interesting cars we've ever had. I will explain it when we eventually unlock the thing. The Porsche 356 SL. I'm not even joking when I say it. This car has seen some shit in its lifetime. It is an unbelievable car with some very, very cool customization that we can do to it, I've been told. So we're gonna go and unlock that thing. By the way, if you're feeling brave, you can also go and get this, the 911 GT3 RS. Before we actually go and unlock the car, Forzathon shop, what do we got? Oh, it is the Toyota Supra. It's back! I don't know why you'd want to drive a car that's so built for illegal street racing in a game like Forza. It's not what this game is about, but anyways. Let's go and unlock this thing. Porsche 356 SL, a little... Oh! Funny looking at that, a street racing championship. Isn't it convenient when Forza works out for your jokes? I mean, your facts. Well, boys, there you go. A pretty successful, easy peasy series. 3 races, 3 victories, and a brand new car. The Porsche 356 SL is ours. Thank you, game. And I can tell this amazing story of this car. In Forza Horizon 4, there are already actually a couple of 356s. So there's this one, the Type A. There's this one, the Speedster. And then we've got this one, which is the SL Gmund. Way, way back in the day, these ones, the 356 was kind of like the 911 of the 1950s. Long story short, this thing was the race car version. This thing raced at Le Mans back in the day. I don't usually do races with cars that are this slow, but this one's kind of special. So let's go do a race. Actually, I should probably take a look at the stats before we go and try to drive it. Yeah, 46 horsepower. Fun fact, a horse produces 25 horsepower. So this is 2 horses. It's got 60 foot-pounds of torque. It weighs 1,400 pounds. But I think it looks really, really cool with like the wheel cover type thing. There's probably a special name for them. I don't know, but I think it looks sick. You might be wondering why the 356 is so important. I shouldn't have put 4 laps. We're gonna be here for a very, very long time. The 356 is really, really cool because like I was saying, this was like the 911 of the day, and this, more importantly, was the race car version back then. Long story short, this was Porsche's first ever, like, proper race car. The first time Porsche ever entered a race as a brand, it used this thing and went to Le Mans. It was entered in the 1100cc class. It came first. It beat all the other 1100cc cars. It also beat all the 1500cc cars. This thing goes and wins Le Mans. It competes in a couple other racing series. And then the thing proceeds to get shipped to America. Some guy in California bought this car, painted it bright red, and raced it around in California. And then he proceeded to say, oh, it's a bit heavy. Even though it's 1,400 pounds, I don't know how that's heavy. Then he proceeded to, and I'm not joking, take a saw to the roof and he cut the roof off this car. It became very, very famous. If you see one of these with no roofs, painted bright red, it is this actual car and the same car that won Le Mans way, way back in the day. Eventually, somebody else got it. And then they were like, well, we should probably restore it and make it an actual race car again. So, and they actually went and built a whole new roof for the thing. They repainted it to be silver, and this is exactly the way this thing looked back for the Le Mans from 1951. No idea how much the thing would cost, being one of Porsche's first ever Le Mans wins. Well, there you go. That's the story of the 356, and I'm just saying, that's a pretty cool story. Also, we've only gotten to halfway. So, it's too slow. It's too slow, and I want to go do some actual things with it. So, engines, we've got, obviously, our 46 horsepower engine. I don't even know how it actually has a bar on the graph. Anyways, we can swap in a flat 4 turbo, a flat 4 turbo, a flat 6, or a flat 6? Do we go full beans, 4-liter flat 6? I believe that's from a GT3 RS. Nah, it's just the GT3. Sorry. Twin turbo it, so now we become the GT2 RS engine in a car from 1951. Oh, we can remove the bumper. I don't like that as much, actually. Rear wing? Nope. If you put that on, please delete your account. Tires, what do we have here? We must have vintage race tires. Yes, we do. Maybe we go with like an A-class type of build. I feel like that might be a good place to be. Oh, we're 156. Okay, we need some actual tires. 225s. How do we have wheel spacers? No way. If we slam it all the way down, oh, that's not bad. Hey, there's no drift suspension for this. Yo, we can do weight reduction to this car. It goes from, I mean, now 1,600 pounds. I mean, the new engine's a little heavier. Oh. We remove 100 pounds. I'm just saying, where's the option to chop off the roof, game? Oh yeah, somebody gives a good point. The reason it doesn't have drift suspension is you'd never actually be able to turn your wheels far enough. I'm never gonna be able to get it down to A-class. I mean, I could toss on race tires and we almost immediately jump up to S1. I'm dumb. Why didn't I put the smaller engine in? You brilliant person. Thank you for telling me that. We have 200 horsepower. Jack says this is a nicer engine. It's from the old Carrera. Okay, we'll give this one a go. Yo, this all in one color. Yo, this in black. That looks like a man wearing a tuxedo with a very fancy bow tie. That's what that car looks like right now. All right. Little 356. Yo, I think this is actually a pretty good little race car build, if I'm honest. It slides a little bit. You can whip it through the corners. We'll give it a go. See how it does. We're getting some old Ford GTs. Yes. This is good. We gotta send it. Everybody's weaving everywhere. Thank you. Its turn-in is unbelievably quick. And then it's just like slide, slide, slide. Maybe if you put a rear wing, actually, it might be pretty good. Yo, look at it go. This thing's a beast. And in, slide through the corner, and then grip up. Yo, this is such a fun little car. The best build with 200 horsepower. I might have built my favorite car to legitimately drive around it. Like, yeah, there's a time and a place for going balls to the wall and going as fast as you can. But look at it go. It slides through the corner and grips up. And slides through the corner. Still sliding through the corner and it grips up. What a fun car. This thing. Oh, it looks so sick too. Okay, I do want to give it a full beans version just to see how ridiculous we can make it. All-wheel drive, GT2 RS engine, race tires. It's gonna have over 1,000 horsepower. So full beans mode activated. Flat 6 4-liter. We can't hit 1,000 horsepower. We weigh 1,600 pounds. We're at nearly the top of S2 class. Okay, this thing's ridiculous. You know, now that I look at your car, it looks like the Jetsons if they were in the mob. I would almost say that this thing could be a really, really good drag car, but honestly, it needs a V12. Like 900 horsepower, although 900 horsepower is a lot of horsepower. If you want to be the quickest drag car, you need 1,200 plus. That is a very unique looking color, but it's kind of cool. And I kind of like it. Look at that back wheel. But, guys, so it's clipping, but not where you'd expect it to. I noticed a problem with the Porsche. They're just doing their thing. Don't worry about it. Somebody wanted to know if it can drift. Well, it's super light. It's all-wheel drive. And currently running rally suspension. So yes, it can drift. So there you go. I do want to go do a race with this thing though. So maybe because it's such a famous race car, maybe we take it to... We haven't done this race in a very, very long time. Here we go. Didn't Nick say if you added the wing to delete your account, or did I hear wrong? Wait, did I actually say that? Rear wing? Nope. If you put that on, please delete your account. Please delete your account. Delete your account. Delete your account. My bad. Here we go. Come on, little Porsche. We're racing the old classic, boys. That's a brilliant start. We go again. If we could not send it into the pub in Ambleside, that would be fantastic. There we go. Didn't crash into it that time. Just like that. Up a couple positions. And we go up a couple more. Thank you, thank you. It was definitely better with 200 horsepower. However, this one's just mad. I mean, if you really wanted to, I guess you could try to make it a drag car, but like I said, I don't think it's gonna be quick enough. At the end of the day, this thing doesn't have enough horsepower to compete with, like, the Shelby Monaco. Like, it's light enough at 1,600, 1,500 pounds, whatever it is, but 900 horsepower versus that Shelby Monaco that's gonna get rinsed every single day. That's the problem. I really like this car. Like, for a car that, I guess if you're looking at it on the surface, doesn't really look like much, because most people will look at this car and just be like, what is that old junk, right? I feel like that's what most people would say if they saw this, not knowing anything about cars. You know the history behind it. It suddenly becomes a lot more special. And you drive it with that 200 horsepower tune, and it's like, I think I've got a new favorite car to drive around in. I'm just saying. Like, it's such a good chill car. Maybe not the best race car, but as a chill car to mess around with and just drive and put miles in. Solid build. City to city type of rally. Yo. 46,000 points. What's my personal best? My personal best is 49K. I just almost beat my personal best with a car from 1951. There you go. That is the Porsche 356 SL, the Gamund. Super, super cool car. I really, really like this thing, and I urge you to try it out. It may not seem like it if you're only into, like, supercars and stuff, but would highly recommend giving this thing a little bit of a go. Next week should be really, really good. I'm very excited. 2 super cool cars coming. Make sure you subscribe for that. Don't forget to check out the new merch. Link is down below, boys. And I'll see you guys next week with some more Forza Horizon 4. Actually, we got a cool mini game this weekend. Make sure you come on Twitch and watch. It's going to be pretty cool.